Hello everyone, my name's Anthony. I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager here at RMS, and today we're taking you through some simple tips about how to rev up your revenue engine with the RMS Booking Engine. Tips to turn lookers into bookers, shift curiosity to confirmation, and turn interest into income. Joining me today is Rachel Todd, a Senior Product Manager here at RMS in our online and guest experience team. Welcome, Rachel.
Hi, Anthony. Thanks for having me, and hi, everyone.
Rachel is the driving force here at RMS in our guest experience team and is the tip of the spear leading the rollout of our new booking engine, which you'll see a bit more about today. Let's get into it. As everyone knows, your website is your shop front window. Converting more direct bookings here means more income in your pocket. So it's super important that you have optimized the RMS booking engine that connects to your website. So today we'll be covering a few simple tips that RMS customers can leverage with the RMS booking engine, no matter what version you're on. First of all, setting your visuals to stun. So we're going to cover off how to upload and update your banner image for the booking engine, as well as reviewing and updating the images for your rooms, cabins, campsites, what we call categories. Next, descriptions. If you haven't looked at your descriptions within the booking engine for a while, it's probably time you do so. So we're going to take you through how to review the descriptions for all your categories within RMS. Then attributes. Room attributes are super important. They're the little bits of detail that help your guests understand the unique properties of each of your bookable spaces, your rooms. Extras. If there's one thing that is so critical in your booking engine in driving incremental revenue at that booking checkout, it's making sure that you have optimized your extras and add-ons, what we call requirements within RMS. So we'll take you through how to set those up and how to apply those to your categories within the platform. And finally, using our new encrypted URL for your booking engine link. So from your website, when you're connecting to the RMS booking engine, you can now leverage an encrypted URL, and we'll show you how to do that within the platform as well. So before we kick off, Rachel, I have a few questions for you. First question, if customers aren't currently using our booking engine, how can they learn more?
Yeah, that's a really great question, Anthony. So we recommend that any of our customers who are wanting to learn a bit more about our new booking engine, that they reach out to their customer success manager or directly to our support team, and they'll be able to help organise a demo and discuss any questions that they may have.
Wonderful. And also, we are migrating customers from the old to the new booking engine at the moment. Now, does it matter which version with the tips we're discussing today, does it matter which version of the booking engine they're on?
No, it doesn't. So everything that we're talking today applies to both the current and the new booking engines.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's great. So no matter which booking engine you're currently using, you can action these tips today. So now we can jump straight into it. Now, Rachel, if you wouldn't mind sharing your screen, we can walk through the first element, which would probably be the banner image, such a critical image for customers to get right when optimizing the RMS booking engine.
Yeah, you're right, Anthony. That is a really important part for our customers to set up. So we'll start with the banner image. So within the PMS, navigate to Setup, Online Bookings, and Photos. My property is here. Now I've already got an image added for my property. If you don't have one or you want to change it, you can just simply push the add button over here on the right hand side. And when that is open, we've got this tick box here for banner image. Simple as that. Tick the box and we have this amazing banner image that our guests can see on the booking engine.
That looks fantastic. So you can now see uploading an image into the booking engine into 9+. And then if you just tick banner image, this is how it displays within the new booking engine. And we have noticed a lot of customers haven't got this set up. So we really encourage you, just take a minute to jump into 9+, follow those steps and upload an image. And then within a few minutes, you'll see this displaying within your booking engine. Okay, great. So let's also then talk about category images or their room images. Let's cover that off.
Okay, excellent. So in the same setup section of the PMS, you can see down here, I've got my categories. open them up, and I've already got these particular images already added in. Again, simple plus on the right hand side to add in more images or to add some in if you don't already have them. And jumping across to the booking engine, once the guest has made their
I'm
initial
excited to see how
search.
these look.
Here we go. So you can see here, we've got some great imagery that really highlight the differences between the different categories that I have available at my property. The guest can either scroll through them here, or they can click on them and open up this larger modal and scroll through all the images here as well.
Fantastic. And my gosh, the images display so nicely in the new booking engine. So again, if it's been a while since you've reviewed the imagery and what's presenting within the RMS booking engine for your property, by all means, you can quickly go into RMS and review those and upload those. And when we migrate, if you have already migrated, or when we do migrate you, this is how it will display for your guests when searching options on the booking engine. So next, I think, is descriptions. So we've covered off images for categories and the banner image. Let's chat about descriptions for rooms, cabins, and sites for customers' categories.
Yeah, so descriptions are really important. So I'm going to cover off a couple of items within this. The first being at a category level, we've got a naming convention, and we've also got the guest long description as well. And then I'll move on and talk about the same conventions with our rate types.
Oh,
So starting
fantastic.
with rooms, we come to setup, find your category setup. Here's a great example that I've got. Internally, I have called this particular category DKR. So within the property, that's what we call it. But that means nothing to my guest making a booking. So within the setup, we've got this guest description section where you actually call the category something that is going to mean more to the guest that's booking. We've also got the section here for the long description. So again, the guest can see exactly what's included in this particular room that they're booking. And I'll take you to the booking engine to show you what that looks like. So here is my deluxe king room. We've seen that I call it DKR internally, but having that guest description gives me an opportunity to make a more meaningful category naming convention for the guest making the booking. And then down below here, we see that really great description of this category.
Mm. Yeah, that's fantastic and so easy to update within RMS.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess, one thing that we're all customers, we're all guests, and we all book what we can imagine. So if it's been a while since you've reviewed your descriptions and your images and how they display within the booking engine, take a few minutes, and it's very easy to update, making sure that you're putting your best foot forward with every guest that hits the booking engine. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now I can see some bullet points there back on the booking engine. They
Sorry.
look like some little key features, some descriptions. One might call them attributes. So let's now move on to attributes and see how customers can add those and update those within the booking engine.
Yeah, that's a really great call out there, Anthony. So attributes, again, are a great way to advise the guest exactly what's going to be included in the particular category that they're looking at booking. So I'll bring you back into 9 Plus where we can see how to set it up. So we start with setup, and we're going to find our lookup tables, and then attributes are down here. Now here's some that I've already got set up, and I'll bring you in. So it's as simple as calling it what it is. It might be high floor, away from elevators, ocean view, quiet room, could be anything, something that's going to help identify what's included or the particular layout of this category. The most important part of this setup, though, is that we're going to tick this box here, RMS online filter, that's going to allow this particular attribute to show on the booking engine. So that's step one. Once we've created all of the attributes, we then need to assign them to our categories so that they show online. So we come back to our category setup and setup room type room.
Select your property.
So when we're in the particular category, we find the attributes tab on the left. We can see here every single attribute that I have set up in my lookup tables and ticked to show as an RMS online filter will be available here, and they'll all start over on the left-hand side. I can then use these arrows up here either as a grouping or as single items to move them across to our allocated side. And we can see that I've got about 7 on here. When I come into the booking engine, I've got 3. So what we do by default is show the top 3. When the guest comes in and selects more information, we can see all of the attributes that I've got here.
Fantastic.
So whatever are the most important 3 for this particular category, we recommend adding those first to your allocated side, as they will be the 3 that we show on the category listing.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So we've covered how to create the attributes and then how to assign them to your category. And I think, again, it's a very simple step for customers, to make sure that everything is displaying really nicely within the booking engine and that you're maximizing revenue and maximizing conversion.
Yeah.
Great. So moving on to another key point in maximizing revenue is extras and add-ons, or what we like to call requirements. So maybe let's dive in to have a look at how customers can easily set up their requirements within RMS.
Yeah, so you've hit the nail on the head there. Requirements are an excellent way to increase revenue. It's also a really great way for a customer to pre-book items during the booking journey as well. So we can come into our menu search. We're going to go to Setup and Accounting, and we are scrolling down to find requirements. I've already got some here set up, as you can see. We're looking at these top 3 up here, and I've got some prices assigned over here. So I've got my bottle of sparkling wine. The requirement name is what is going to show on the booking engine. And again, we've got a long description. It's a really great opportunity to put in this long description exactly what is required or a part of this requirement. It helps the guest make that informed decision when adding these particular items into their cart. So we can see this one here is a per period fee. I'll just show real quickly a per person fee. So this one here is per person, where we've got an item that we charge a different value for per person, adding that particular requirement into their cart. During the booking journey, once I have added my room into my cart, we'll see we've got this add extras button here by default. This is only when the property has extras available. If they don't, it'll go straight to a checkout button. When we come through to this extras page, we can see everything here that I have available on the booking engine for my extras page. So my bottle of wine, my breakfast, and I've also got some chocolates. When I add them, this one and this one, we can see here that my cart has also updated to 3 because I've added extra items in, and here they are showing in my cart during my booking journey. Super simple.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. It's such a critical way to, for customers to make sure that they have these set up. It just really helps to drive that incremental revenue for you at checkout within your booking engine. So thank you so much, Rachel.
Welcome.
Now we have one more item to cover, and that is updating your website with encrypted URLs. So within RMS, we have provided the ability to update the URL that you link to the booking engine to just make it a little bit more secure. So can you show me how customers can do that?
Yeah, 100%. So again, we're coming into our online options. So setup, online bookings, online options. I'm going to select the hotel or property that I'm doing this for. And we can see in our options, we've got the URL generator tab down on the bottom left-hand side. When you come in here, some of our properties are enterprise level. So you have the option of either a property or an enterprise level URL. For the purposes of today's demonstration, we'll be doing it at a property level. It is as simple as copying this URL. And I'm just going to show you how it looks on the booking engine when we use that URL. So when someone comes through, rather than seeing our client ID numbers sitting up here, they just see a copy of the encrypted URL. If we have any of our customers wanting to utilize this, all you need to do is take a copy of that URL link and attach it into the Book Now button, either if you've got your own access to that or whether you're using a web developer. Simple.
Fantastic. It is quite simple, and we do really encourage all customers using the RMS Booking Engine to update the links within their website, how they're linking to the booking engine, and updating those links to be encrypted URLs. So I'll start sharing my screen. Thank you so much, Rachel, for taking us through those steps.
You're welcome.
So we've covered off updating your banner image within the booking engine. Super important. Please take a few moments to do that. And also how to review and update the images for your categories, rooms, etc. We've talked about reviewing your descriptions and how to update those and making sure those descriptions flow through and present correctly within the booking engine. Then we've covered off attributes. Again, those little proof points that really make the stay special. So you can see how to create them and know how to add them within against your category. Then we've covered off requirements or add-ons and extras. So really thank you to Rachel for that demonstration there. And, if you've got a property in wine country and there's a local bottle of wine that you'd like to provide, if you're buying it for $15 and you can sell it for $45 on arrival, we really recommend that's a great way to drive incremental revenue for your property. And finally, using our secure links. If you can take a few moments to update your website and update with the new secure links that are provided within 9+, that'd be absolutely wonderful. So there are some key tips in how to rev up your revenue engine with the RMS Booking Engine. Now that's all from us today. So thank you to Rachel. We've loved taking you through these quick steps, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.